Welcome back. We're now up to R17. Woohoo. Let's see. First you may notice that Play Review 2 is not listed in recent. I have no idea why, since that is the world I've been playing. I do know that at one point I was Creativerse did a force exit on me, brought me back to the main menu here, and Play Review 1 and 2 are gone from my recent list. And even though I keep going back into it, it's not being re-added. So thankfully I've found this little arrow over here that brings you to your world list. So just in case anyone was curious about that, this is how you get to your worlds when they are not shown in the recent list. So, since this is a update, let's look at the changes. New peaceful mode is only selected at world creation. Creatures will not attack unless you attack first. New liquid collection mechanics requires diamond or better to collect and place liquid source blocks. Fear and attraction. Actions performed by a player may cause surface creatures to react in interesting ways. Side note, start of a larger system. They start talking about farming creatures, so we'll see how that turns out. New craftable blocks, colored goo, walls, windows, doors, and other stuff. How many? 2, 4, 6. Got 8 new blocks, so that's interesting. New dropped items in treasure chests. I'm gonna try and pronounce these, but I don't know French. Iau de Pixie, Rome Chizard, La Rockster, Fantasia de Leafy. I'm guessing that has to do with the attraction system. So we'll see if I can ever get a chest and see what's in it. Goo can be thrown with interesting results. Slash HUD, hides interface, yeah, I think that was there before. Improvements, resistance potion now resists 100% of environment effects. Liquid still causes area of EOT, area of time? I have no idea. I know area of effect, but EOT, I don't know that. Environmental meters do not instantly max out when entering lava or corruption, though still very fast. Player movement adjusted, we shall see. Night creatures now burn with a blue flame, so that's more accurate to their color. Can no longer eat additional mushrooms of same type if currently regenerating from one. Cactus flower, jungle flower now regrow, so that's good. Death statues can now be placed with different facings, interesting. Visual improvements to blooming objects when bloom is turned off. Improvements to underground fogging logic. Visual improvements to extractor effects. Main menu music track fades out rather than cuts out. Okay. I guess any fix is a good fix. Torch flame draw distance increased. Thank you. I noticed that quite often in my area here. Forging time balance adjustments. Oh boy. Ice block icon now matches in-game block. Revised icon for glob of goo. Okay. Dirt now becomes grass more slowly. Good. Treasure chest spawning balance adjustments. Please be more chests more often. Let's see. Bug fixes. Fix for overspawning of creatures too close to the player. Introduced in R16. Never saw that problem. Changes to world options, including explosions, now take effect immediately. Death statues no longer get embedded in ground when players fall to their death. Okay, never saw that, but okay. Fix for self-illuminated vines. Interesting. Load screen blocks now properly lit. Never saw that problem. Heat, cold, corruption, etc. meter now resets on death. Again, never saw that problem. Or, well, never died to environment damage, so I can't really attest to that. Driftwood can now be processed. Awesome, I've got plenty of that in storage. Bungalow torches now properly give off heat. Great. Reading on the forums from the developers, their idea of torches giving off heat was to counteract the cold environment damage. So pretty much you go to a snow biome, you place down a torch, and it's supposed to cancel each other out. I never tried it, so I don't know. Next, sign texture changes update faster in multiplayer. Okay. Fix for certain colors of texture distortion in chat window. Again, never used chat window. Minor text and typo fixes. Good. Minor sound effect fixes. Great. Let's see. Quickly look through comments. Okay, so I don't see any negative comments, so that's a good thing. Okay, play review. Explosions enabled. Seems to be another button here. Okay, normal mode. I'm guessing that stuff, yeah, has to be changed when you create the world. On a side note, I stumbled upon a forum post that talked about a Windows Defender constantly scanning the download stream of Creativerse. It was recommended that you add the Creativerse exe or the entire folder to the exception list to prevent constant scanning of the upload and download. Since I have other malware fighting programs, I just completely disabled Windows Defender altogether to save on RAM and CPU. When I disabled it, I did notice that areas where I was getting about 5 frames a second did increase to 10 to 15 frames. So hopefully from now on I will get much better gaming results. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I can use that now. Oh, I guess I only had one. Thought I had more than that. Oh well. Yeah, that looks more like it. Let's see. These and stuff. Yeah, this is all pretty much the same. The only problem is I need more hunted chests for all the different stuff. Ah. Now that is not goo. That is slime. But okay. Leaves and stuff. Okay. As you notice, I have 2 teleporters. See, we'll go over to this one first to show off a research project currently resulting in failure. See, it brings you over to the sand area. And I have been working on figuring out how to summon Rockzilla. Rockzilla is a pretty much the normal Rockster supersized. It was, I think it was introduced in R14, possibly R13. I'm only recently finding out that it ever existed. This is design number 2 that I've seen reported as that was confirmed to produce Rockzilla. It does not work for me. Design number 1 is to create a 7x7 floor of obsidian brick wall, and then let's see, on top of it a 5x5, then a 3x5 or 3x3, and then a 1 with torches being placed at each corner from the top all the way down to the sand. So the sand would be a 9x9 sand under the obsidian brick. Both designs did not work, and it is supposed to appear at daybreak, so it is supposed to spawn once a day per temple. So if I had another temple over here, pretty much as according to the original video from another player, as soon as you kill the first one, then a second Rockzilla should appear in turn. But in both cases, nothing has appeared yet. So I'm gonna have to try a new layout. The developers said it has to do that there's a certain algorithm that checks for blocks and torches and stuff that when met spawns Rockzilla, but they did not post the specifics. They did say that you can personally message them for hints. I'm not gonna bother them on such a trivial thing. Figure I'll just keep watching forum posts until someone figures it out again. Teleporting still takes a bit of a while. And I might as well show off this shameful mess. Yeah, many more death statues. See, this one right here was caused by lag-induced falling to death. Because the second vine shaft in the mine got a really bad lag spike, and I think it was like walking in this direction on it. Well, just head on down. Yeah, about right here got hit with a lag spike. Next thing I know, I'm falling. I tried to grab onto the vine, but I just hit the ground and die. So that happened. Yeah, deactivated those three, since having the dirt ones underground is pointless, and I'm thoroughly convinced that nothing spawns on stone anymore. All the rest of these still get mobs, so that's a good thing. I still kept the stone level on my spawning tower. Let's see, yeah, dug out a lot there for resources, mainly to get stone mining cells so I can get the material to get a obsidian mining cell, so I can dig all of this out. Because I needed a lot of siltstone. Oh. Okay, so glob of goo gives you the goo block. I'm probably just gonna have to go through all of my items and pick them up and put them back in a chest. Okay. Why not? I never noticed those sparkly bits before. So that might be the new feature. Anyways, got all the siltstone I needed. Definitely got plenty of stalactite. And yeah, I need to go back and get resources and stuff. Okay, so let's see down here what happens. Might be a bit too far, but here we go. Wow, that is bright. What is over there? I'm curious, but at the same time I'm hesitant. Wow. Oh, animation on lava. Awesome. Okay, so there's diamond, tourmaline. Yeah, definitely want to come back with more advanced mining cells. Very interesting. And time to get out of here before I burn to death. Okay, this one goes directly over to the spawn tower, but I think I'll show you the outside first. Yeah, it's gotten pretty big. Oh, the Rockzilla spawn pyramid I first tried over here. Again, no results. So, stone, yeah, does not work. This one does. Let's see. It's about to break though. Can I get just one? Yeah, they definitely increased the reach on enemies. And I'm now fighting with a stick. Fantastic. Oh yeah, still need to cover that up. Yeah, that I believe, what was it? Limestone. And then next one up is siltstone. And not seeing chests in there, but maybe at some point. And up on top is stalactite for the next level. So, let's see, I think I will pause right here, go get a sword, and finish this up. So, be right back. Okay. Roof is on, lights are in place, and added steps for the next area. Ooh. Look at them burn. And apparently at night the cave level monsters actually spawn up here, so that's pretty good. The warm worm was up here, so I killed it. I'm rather disappointed that nothing is spawning on this. I even got that down there and nothing's happened. So I'm wondering if I'm doing something wrong. Let's see, got some iron cooking. Because I need an iron mining cell to really dig into the next level. And Yeah, that takes 10 iron bars and 4 iron slabs, so that's like, yeah, that's 12 iron I need to get. And that's not going to be fun. I don't know, the resources in this world seem to be very sparse. Especially when to get an advanced extractor you need obsidian. So yeah, not fun. Let's see, the ones downstairs should be done by now. Let's just quickly look. No chests. At this point, I'm more interested in the resources that you get from a chest, let alone the recipes. See, I have noticed that the walking simulation is a bit more stable, so that appears to be a good thing. Say 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 17 minutes. I'm not waiting that long. There is something I wanted to try out. Was it over here? Yes. Said they improved the walking simulation. Oh yeah, I have no idea how an ice block got over there. Okay, so looks like I still have to double jump to get through a too high gap. Ooh, flowers. Always get flowers. See, I read on one forum post that flowers repopulate on trees. I have not been able to confirm this yet. Woo! Getting a bit too happy there on the jump. Thankfully, there are no bees in this world yet, because looking at the size of those honeycombs, they look like they would be deadly. Like the African giant wasp. It's like those things I would not ever want to meet. Oh yeah, my little grass thing to show which way I went many episodes ago. course, can't reach it. Huh, that's a whole lot brighter too. Whew. Yeah, I think that's enough for this episode. Geronimo! Oh, cool. Yep, you can actually now target water. That's pretty awesome. And it refills. So here's a question. Can you collect oil? Let's go test out that theory real quick. Because if you can, then I wonder... Aha, you can target it. Oh cool, it has a texture now, or moving texture. Anyways, my theory is if you grab 2 source blocks, put them like 3 spaces apart, like there and there, would it fill in and create a new source block, just like the water up top did? Because in that case, you potentially would be able to create a infinite amount of tar. Is that what I'm seeing? Okay, so it is officially called tar. And yeah, you need to figure something out. Which, another thing, if you can collect oil source blocks and they do refill, then could potentially create a ice oven wall and just plop the source block in the slots and there you've got coal. At least that's my idea. That would be pretty cool, I think. So, I think, yeah, this episode's over 30 minutes. So, oh, that's cool. I was able to close it on the way down. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. And screenshot. So we are now ready for the next level. Really wish that chests would spawn more. Because I think I've only got 1 from these lower block levels. Pretty much everything I've been getting is from the dirt layer here. Nothing's been spawning on the leaves. A few times I noticed they would spawn up in the trees, so I'm not sure if elevation has anything to do with it. I hope it does not, because otherwise this whole thing is broken. Anything around? Nope. Okay. Yep. Anyways, comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.